as usual.
Hey, you know what it is. I had to get my booger sugar.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, that came out of left field.
For real. That's a
That was
home run,
definitely a
man.
left.
Nobody expected that shit.
Oh yeah, my God.
Oh boy. Yeah, man. Y'all welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Every Wednesday at 8:30. Y'all tune in, tell a friend, go over there to YouTube, man. Like, subscribe, and share over there. Now, over there, the Elite Mancast is one word. I mean, Mancast is one word. Not just like y'all see it on the screen. So y'all, man, yeah, man. Y'all, tonight, man, we got an amazing topic because that's what a lot of us are doing as we speak. We're reprogramming our minds. We're unlearning to relearn. We're doing things in a great fashion because we don't want to see ourselves in the same positions or making the same mistakes. So we change our habits, we change our patterns, we change the way we think, we change the way we move. We change the information that we feed our minds so that we can see change in our lives. Man, y'all know what it is. We got the panel. We got Mr. Michael and we got the Apollo. I'm not going to even say the Apollo. I'm going to say Apollo. That man out of space, y'all. That man out of space.
Out of this world, man.
Out of this world, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What Apollo, what you got going on today, man?
Man, you know, I have everything going on. But
right.
Reprogramming the mind, constantly shifting the subconscious beliefs and habits throughout patterns and the negative limiting and empowering the ones through repetition, visualization, and emotional change. So with that being said, I had to go through a lot of reprogramming because I was thrust into a certain environment, you know, growing up military. Well, not me being in the military, but fashionably, yeah, because my dad was. So I'm up there with you, Mike. But
Yeah.
you know, just
following those same rules.
right. Just have like seeing how certain people live, like in different countries, especially. And me being myself, I you know, I'm really close to my family, but not too close because if I don't agree with you, I just don't agree. And you know, I just had to get out their mindset and, you know, do some um self-searching, soul searching rather. And you know, that's what allowed me to get to the point where I'm at now when it comes to like owning businesses and, you know, just doing the things that I want to do in life. I just had to get out that old mindset. A lot of things were hard. Well, not a lot, but some of the things were hard to let go because it was so easy. I mean, you're in Colombia and you have all the booger sugar that you want, and it's like, but damn, it's illegal here. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just had to change your mindset about it. I mean, I think I told y'all a while back, like I was spending at least 10 racks a month, you know, just to to keep myself where I was. But you know, yeah, reprogramming. Let's go. What you got, Mike?
Hey, well, you know, reprogramming it's like something that's real simple to explain, but then it's actually kind of complex at the same time because people are being programmed every day and don't know it. And how to reprogram that? First, you have to know what you're reprogramming. So I'll start with this quote that I heard. Matter of fact, in the video, Bruce Lipton said this about "Give me the child and I'll show you the man." That came from the Jesuits, which is like a subsect of the Catholic Church, way back in the day. But they also said, "Get them as children, and the possibilities are endless." Because even back then, they knew if you get a child, you can program him to be whatever you want him to be. And in today's time, they make movies about the Russian sleeper agents, the orphans that were taken off the street and trained to kill, or the ninja assassins. All of these things, it seems like it's just something in a sci-fi or action movie. But if you train a child right, that child is unstoppable as an adult. He can be whatever. The problem is the programming that they're receiving is different. So, or it's not what they need to be receiving, I would say.
Right.
So we're
Mm.
gonna figure
And
out
the
a way to
Russian
change
sleeping
that.
project, that was a real thing. Like when they put them
Yeah.
in the chambers, and it was like, okay, to the point where they started eating themselves.
Hmm.
Wow.
That stuff
Wow.
was wild. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Mm.
crazy stuff. See, the CIA, they started training or they started doing research on the mind control, telepathy, telekinesis. They trained on all, well, they didn't train on it, they researched it to see just how powerful it could possibly be. And a lot of the science that we have today is based off of some of that research.
Mhm.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
Now it's to the point they putting a lot of this stuff in your food, depending on what you eat, what your diet is.
Right.
yeah.
You subject to do things that you wouldn't normally do. I mean, all these
Mm.
cravings that you have, for this and for that. Like, that's funny. I was never a really big fan of eating sugar, eating candy. But it's like then
Hmm.
you try something and it's like, damn, it's almost like you hooked.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever
that's how
see the
you get.
movie back?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, go ahead. You ever see the movie back in the, I think it was the 70s called The Blob?
No, I'm younger than you. No, I
Well,
watched
I
the
know
movie.
that, but
I watched it before, yeah.
and see, that's almost how that's basically how sugar and different things work in the body.
Hmm.
Because once you get started, it affects the cells on them. It affects your metabolism
Yeah.
on the cellular level to the point where you want more. So it's like you get a little bit of sugar, now you want more sugar, and it
Mhm.
expands and mostly around your gut. And so you
Yeah.
start seeing, and that's what the blob did. Everything it ate, it just got bigger.
Hmm.
And the
Mhm.
more it ate, the bigger it got. That's what
Yeah.
Right.
happens with us.
I had
The
to
more of
explain
this
to a
stuff
couple of
we eat,
people. I wasn't
yeah.
addicted to Coke. I just liked the smell of it. Like, hey, I was good. But my truth is my truth.
Yeah, for real.
I just like the smell of it. Man,
Mm,
out of control. But so, man, we had to realize 95% of our thoughts are programmed from us growing up, from us living in the neighborhoods that we lived in, seeing what we seen. And a lot of people just don't realize that it's going to take more than overnight. It's going to take more than 21 days. As they say, 21 days creates an habit.
yeah,
Right.
But it's going to take more than 21 days for you to reprogram this mind of ours because we've been programmed since the day we was born. And the
yeah,
most first 7 years are the most influential of
Right.
our
yeah,
time. So we're the most spongy people there is at that time. But once we understand that we're programmed from our past. In order to reprogram our lives, we must wake up every day to create a future that we really want to have. And you have to motherfucking live it, man. I got to stress that. I want to put some emphasis on that. You have to relive your future every single day. And a lot of people
yeah,
don't really see how that works, but you have to be like I like that video you sent today, bro. Your aura.
yeah,
Yeah.
You have to have your aura has to live in a space to where you are already rich. You are already wealthy. You are already on top of everything you want to be top of. But you have to walk in that every day without
Mhm.
losing that vibration,
right.
Absolutely.
you know? But that's what it is with a lot of us, man. We don't see it because we haven't seen it. It's like me,
Yeah,
I've already been famous. So me reliving that life is just like I gotta take away the negative part of it and just keep it positive.
Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
It's just like, who was that, Jim Rome? Where he said, he was gonna be rich, so he started tipping like he was rich.
Right.
Yeah,
And the servers was like, damn, he tipped X
I'm a,
amount of dollars, like, yeah, I'm tipping like I'm rich. And I mean, look at it. I
yeah, he
mean,
said
because the
he said
conscious and the subconscious don't know the difference.
he tips the waiter first so that he
Yeah,
can get great service, not to wait later to
yeah.
see if he gets great service.
hmm,
Yeah. And that's a good program to have, man. Here, man, let
Mhm.
me go and shoot you that 20 right now.
Yeah. But the fact was that he really didn't have the money back then. He was tipping like he had it. So he was
Exactly.
basically living or remembering his future. He was
Exactly.
making his way to that point. And that's where a lot of us we get stuck in that like we start worrying about the lack. We broke,
Mm,
but all we thinking about is being broke and how we gonna pay our bills, where the money's coming from for this or that. But we saying all the time how we want to be rich. The
right.
problem is when you say like, well, put it like I would do this. Go this way. In order to reprogram the mind, you have to first understand what it is you're reprogramming.
Mm,
So we don't just like our title, reprogramming the mind. It's basically implying that there's only one mind, but we actually have two because we have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, and they both are part of the same brain, part of our personality, but they work completely different. And the part that actually affects us the most is the subconscious mind because
mm,
that's 90 to 95% of our
right.
behavior is run on autopilot. So we're
Yeah.
living basically from our subconscious mind. But that's also the part that was the sponge that was being soaked up as children in those first 7 years of life, the theta phase. So now, since we've already got this in our system, it's like if your parents are always telling you, you just like your daddy, you ain't about shit, you ain't ever gonna amount to shit. That child grows up with that,
Yeah, the
and
flashbacks
repetition
again. Huh?
is what does the damage. The repetition is what does the damage. Because you hear it one time, ain't no big deal. But when you hear it over and over and over, you begin to believe it. So
Right.
now it's like, well, I ain't about shit. Now,
Yeah.
when you get to be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're like, I want to be rich, and your mind, the back of your mind is like, you ain't worth it. So
Mm,
now you fighting your conscious, your subconscious and conscious mind are in conflict. So your
mm,
body is not going to go through the process of getting you to that point of being rich. You're basically going to sabotage yourself on every opportunity that you have.
yeah.
Right. I was looking, I noticed that the subconscious, well, because I've heard it a while back too, that the subconscious and the conscious mind, like they don't even tell the difference from each other. I can tell you to close your eyes right now and
Mhm.
visualize eating a watermelon. You can have that watermelon flavor. I'm not just saying that because you're black, but it's like you're gonna actually taste like the watermelon.
Mhm.
Same thing with a steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So what I was looking at, man, and I paid attention to when I was listening to Bruce Lipton talk. He was speaking about how the conscious mind is what we should live out of
mhm.
because we're not thinking. See, the bad part of this thing is like when we start thinking, that's when we living off of a program. When
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
really want something to happen for you, you really want something to foresee your future faster. You don't think about it. You just do it. You think it and then do it. You think it
Mhm.
and then do it. You can't sit back and be like, "Oh man, what I'm gonna do? Damn, should I?" You'll never get it done. It'll never happen because that's where your doubt comes in. That's where you start to bring about those defaults, those bad habits of those patterns of thinking too long.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say think it and do it. I'm gonna say imagine it and do it. Because
Yeah.
you have to duplicate everything in your life. You imagine it once in your brain and then you put it out to the world immediately though. So that's why they always tell you success loves speed. That's the
Yeah.
meaning of that. So once your imagination sees it, boom, go ahead and do it.
yeah,
And that way your future will manifest faster.
True that. That is
Yeah,
a big
man.
thing. And the thing is, with the repetition, for example, you know how every day we talk about being positive. Like last week, you was on the positive mindset, and it's real true. You got to be positive, but a lot of times, what we don't realize is when we're like sitting in the car listening to music. Like I don't really listen to a lot of radio now. I'll listen to more motivational type stuff. But it used to be listening to the music and a song come on that you really like. And that
Mhm.
song can be degrading, and you getting all into your feelings, you getting hyped up, you singing at the top of your lungs, and basically you're putting out affirmations of stuff that you don't want, because
Right.
that's all the affirmations are. But you have to say it, and repeat it with the emotions. You have to feel what it is you're talking about. So we
Exactly.
do a lot of that subconsciously without even realizing that we basically getting what we don't want, because what we don't want is what we're focused on the most.
Mm.
I mean, but then again, life and death is in the power of the tongue. So it's like you can sit up there and manifest anything. I've called my life into fruition.
Hmm.
Right.
Like what it is that I want to do, you think about it and it's like the universe has no choice but to deliver.
Yeah.
So that's why
Yeah.
when people sit up there and give me excuses, I'm like, man, move around with that.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I can't do that news. I can't do TV. I don't do fear-based nothing. If it's got fear in it, if they trying to tell me something over and over again, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
they got new COVID. They got new this, new that. Come on, man. We already established that y'all created the first COVID. So you mean to tell me you want me to believe that you got some more shit that y'all created?
Hmm.
We done exposed you. Dr. Fauci done told y'all he was in the lab.
Mhm.
Now you're gonna tell us, oh, that's for people who don't pay attention though. And I can't fault the media for wanting to get their paper because everything is a hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America is for sale, man, and they
Yeah.
want to tax you on it. But yeah, that's the craziest thing ever. That fear-based programming. But excuse me, I was trying to burp. But the thing is, though, we got to get these neurons that fire together so they can wire together, man. Keep that thing going.
I was just gonna say that.
Huh?
I said I was just gonna say that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That's the truth, man. Because a lot of things that we don't realize that we think we can stay in the same old environment, think the same kind of way, and then have a better life than we had last year, and
Yeah.
it'll
Hmm.
never work. I don't care. You hanging around the same people, you talking to the same people, you're gonna be ending up with the same things. You're never gonna have anything new. You can go buy a new car, you can go buy a new house, but you're gonna be in the same position because you can't
Yeah.
grow in the same environment that you not even striving in. I ain't gonna say thriving or nothing like that. See that you
Right.
living in. Now I can stay where I'm at for as my living arrangements, but if I got brand new thoughts, new things start happening. It's like I explain to people all the time. I used to pass out business cards, but when I got the confidence to say, hey man, the work that I'm doing because of the customers that I have, they gave me the confidence to say, hey man, I'm gonna tell my cousin about you. I'm gonna tell my sister about you. So I just like say, man, this is already mine.
Yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
already got I got a lot of work coming in because I started the confidence building and my patterns changed, my habits changed on for as I used to sit out and drink liquor on the corner every night. Now I pop a bottle of champagne and sit in the house. What's the difference?
Hmm.
Because
For real.
I'm
Yeah.
not sitting on the corner listening to the same old lies, listening to the same old
Right.
story. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not poisoning my mind, diffusing all of those neurons that I'm trying to get the wire and fire together.
Yeah. True that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to change the bad habits with the good habits. We got to create another environment. You can stay in your house or you can stay in your neighborhood, but as long as you're talking to people who have the same mindset as growth mindset, not a stagnation, not a procrastination, none of that. Somebody who has a
Hmm.
growth mindset to say, hey, I want more. I got to have more. Now, if all of us are on the same page in the same environment, we saying we're gonna get more. Okay, we starting to collaborate. Now we're starting to come up with new ideas. Now we're putting our thoughts together. Now we're saying, hey, check this out. Watch it, man. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna get mine with yours, and you give me yours, and we start building. Now you're gonna see so many people come along because they like, oh, these boys picking up momentum. And
Hmm.
after the momentum stage, that's when things change.
Mhm.
Yeah. For real.
It's like having a car and right after tune up and you have all the pistons firing together. And it's like it make magic.
That's
Yeah.
right.
True that.
And that's what we need. That's what we doing now. So it was a dude. That's where we got that from. Neurons firing together, wiring together. This dude named Donald Hebe, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Hebe's he he came up with these theories, and he came up because he was a neuroscientist at the same time. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like if you keep repeating these things like this, I'm not good enough. Nothing works out for me. People can't be trusted. Anything that has something to say about something, or that's not in a positive manner. Now, don't
Mm-hmm.
think that just because you speak positive things are going to happen. That's not the way it works. That's a weak
Nope.
programming. You got to think it, and like I say, go straight forward. You know what I'm saying? Start acting out on everything that you think of. That's in a positive way. That's how we start firing these neurons. But instead of saying all of that, man, we got to say things like this. I'm building competence daily. I'm learning I learned from my setbacks. It's like reflecting instead of remembering.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to remember. Oh man, you remember? Oh, you remember? No, I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't even use the word remember. It's either recollect.
You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's like I choose who can earn my trust nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not trustworthy. So, but I'm not going to tell who's
Yeah.
not trustworthy. I'm not going to look at this person and say, oh, you're not trustworthy. I don't trust you. I'm going to look at you and like for who you are. Like DMX said back in the day, you like a snake for what he is. Don't
Yeah.
expect a snake to be not to bite you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't sit up here. Oh, he cool with me. Oh, this person cool with me. But in the neighborhood he's a robber. So you're
Yeah.
gonna show him your safe anyway because he cool with you.
And
Yeah,
then
that'll
be
make
mad
sense.
when he come and rob you later.
I'm saying,
Can't be
yes.
mad.
I would say guy not through me. Yeah, like one of my workers, it was cold outside and he wanted to go sit outside. I'm like, all right, cool, man, it's kind of cold. I'm like, all right, man, you mind if I go sit in your car? It's like,
In
nah.
your car.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wanted to go sit in my car. Mind you, I mean, the
Wow.
dude was like maybe a full weekend. He's like, man, what you like, gold or silver? I said, nigga, why?
right,
And you look like you like nice things. I'm like, yeah, it's time for you to go back in.
right.
You have your
Yeah.
cigarette.
Wow.
Like, no, want to sit in my car. Oh yeah, okay then.
How much sense
Wow.
does that make?
No,
None.
they chopped
Mm,
the
mm,
dude up and
mm,
put him on the grill so
None
fast.
whatsoever.
mm.
Hey, and you know what? Another thing that actually sets us back. You know how people have those positive ideas and they want to do the affirmations, they do the self talk, but then they get out and start talking about other people and gossiping,
Right.
and all that negates all the positive stuff that you did earlier.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
turns around because your subconscious only knows you. So
Right.
when you talking negative about other people, it all is internalized into you.
Hmm.
And
Right.
about so if you say, well, that so and so ain't about shit, your subconscious saying, well, I ain't about shit, because that's
Right.
all it knows.
Right.
Your conscious
They don't know
mind is
how to.
saying
Yeah, they don't know
it's
how to
them,
differentiate.
right?
Correct.
The subconscious is only going to take you at your word, but
Yeah.
it only knows you, nobody else. Your conscious mind, you know, you're talking about somebody else, but
Hmm.
that's the big thing with the two minds, because they're both together, but one is understanding things are completely different. And the one that understands only you is the one that's actually controlling your actions.
Right. Yeah, that's the crazy part when we sit up there and see that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where it says, what's the best time to do a reprogramming? The key times to reprogram the subconscious are right after waking up or right before falling asleep. During the moment, your brain naturally enters into theta state, where the subconscious is most
Mhm.
receptive to new information, which is pretty much
Right.
what I end up doing anyways, because I go to bed listening to either motivational things or just listening to waves. When I get up in the morning, I used to bump Kevin Gates. Now I'm bumping
Hmm.
like Machiavelli, not
Mhm.
Tupac, Machiavelli. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
dealing with everything like that. So it's like, man, just being on a good vibe, on a good level all day. People,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's kind of funny when people like, you don't, do you ever get angry? I'm like, you don't want to see me angry.
But see,
And
the
I
thing
really
about it
do.
is, a person who knows what their limits are. I know how I get if I get too mad. So
Hmm.
I don't go back and forth with people. I can't argue with nobody because I know me.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's like, and then they thinking, oh, that dude soft. I'm like, nah, trust me. Yeah, you can go ask the people that grew up with me. They know who I am. They know I ain't nothing to play with when I'm getting to that point.
Yeah.
So I stay to myself. I don't bother nobody. I leave people alone just for that reason.
Hmm.
Because so many people allowed social media to create a new character for themselves.
False
You know what I'm
Yeah.
narrative.
saying?
Yeah.
Now they this and they that because everybody like they pay or they post and they pics. And it's
Hmm.
like don't let social media get you toe up, man.
Please don't.
You know?
I'm begging you,
That's
please
one of
don't.
the differences between a wise man and a fool. Because a
Mhm.
wise man would know when you get quiet and you stay to yourself, or if he's trying to argue and you start to get quiet, he's gonna say, "Okay, well, let's just going to change the subject, separate, or do something." But the fool is
Mhm.
going to keep going
Right.
because he's going to think, "Oh, he ain't about nothing," because he ain't saying nothing. And the
Right.
next thing you know, he hit in the mouth and wondering what happened. Okay.
But yeah, we have to interrupt those thoughts, man, that we have. A lot of times we just allow the thoughts to continue. It's like you have to control your gates, man.
Mm.
Your ear gate, your eye gate, your nose gate, even your mouth gate.
Hmm.
You have to control whatever goes inside of your body. And you definitely have to control what's inside of your mind
Yeah.
for
What
that
comes out
reason.
your mouth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it might come up and just come out and then you regretting it. Then you like, I shouldn't have said that. Or maybe I should have said, it's
Right.
like, no, think about what you're saying before you say it. Don't just run around here
Hmm.
running your mouth like you the toughest person because there's a bunch of tough people I know that's in jail and they dead too.
Yeah. Quite a few of them.
Right. So we must interrupt our thoughts, man. Most of us were told to think positive, but that's a weak signal. Instead, catch the negative thought, challenge it. That's the thing about it. We haven't challenged it. You have to challenge these thoughts. You have to ask the why. You have to say why. So replace that with a strategic thought, not a fantasy. We
Hmm.
replace all of those. When we catch that thought, we challenge it, and then we replace it with something that's strategic. It's like Tupac said, I like his verse on that one too. Every move is a calculated step.
Bring me closer to
Don't
bring
play me
no,
close.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we have to start doing these type of things so that we can change our environment, change the people around us, change everything around us so that, because it's like if you grow and your friend not, you're gonna grow and they're gonna fall off. Or you're gonna grow and they're gonna see what you're doing and they're gonna catch on. It might be a little behind you, but you see when you see them
Yeah.
allowing themselves to be different. Because see, a lot of people don't want to allow themselves to be different. Man, it's who I am. I don't give a blah, 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 blah. It's
Yeah.
me. You gonna accept me for me? Okay, well, no, I'm not gonna accept you for you. First of all, I'm gonna let you stay who you are. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
elevate my
Hmm.
mindset. I'm gonna elevate my attitude. I'm gonna elevate my patterns. I'm not gonna keep doing the same thing. I can't keep on with these same patterns. Now I'm
Right.
toxic. Now I'm insane because I keep expecting different results out of the same things that we keep on doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be a toxic person at 50. I mean, at 55. I can't.
I hear you.
I'm
And
not going to
along those
all.
lines,
I'm not
go
going
ahead.
to top of my lung telling somebody how to do things and how to live and how to. No, no. Hey, man, what's on you is on you. I'm going to be quiet, mind my business, and I'm going to keep on catching my thoughts. I'm going to keep catching my negative thoughts and stop allowing my negative thoughts to control my future. I'm not going to sit up here and call somebody out their name and then don't even apologize and then just say, hey, man, it is what it is. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that because that's toxicity at its finest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people talking about, oh, I ain't toxic. You stink so bad that you don't even smell that shit no more.
Right.
You living in it. So you don't even think it's toxic because everybody around you is toxic. So we don't even know what toxicity looks like anymore when we live in it for so long. We smell like it so long and we don't even realize what is going on around us. Why no, people see you coming and they talk to you, but they won't even say too much. Kiki, what's happening? Well,
So
Kiki,
when they go to the bathroom, they don't do a courtesy flush.
none at all. At all. You hear me, man? So you want to change. You want change, be open to a changing world with intention. That's what I'm talking about, Kiki, for real.
Yeah.
No
Because
diggity, no doubt.
the subconscious is
Look.
running 24/7. It's kind of like, depending on what kind of phone it doesn't even matter what kind of phone you have, but it's like there's always apps running in the background that's draining your battery. So it does the same thing with the mind. Like you can be jogging or you could be working on something and it's like, oh yeah, I'm getting this, I'm doing it. And then in the back of your mind, you remember the first time you did it and it like messed up or chipped the towel, and it's like you can't allow that stuff to control you.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Kiki said it's just inhaling the funk. Inhaling the funk.
They
If
comfortable
you
in it
hear
too.
any noise, it's just me and the boys getting it. We get down.
that's it.
The funk.
When the
Nothing but
funk hit
the
the fan,
funk.
everybody want to dance.
I love it, man. But yeah, once we start getting those strategic thoughts, man, and catching these negative thoughts in our head, these negative patterns.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. It's the patterns that this is our go-to. This is what I always go to. This is my arsenal of thoughts that I can go to and disrespect somebody. Or these are my thoughts I can go to just to say, hey man, this is who I am. When that's not even the way life is designed for you to do. If you really want to see a future. Because all that negativity in your head that you can talk to somebody or talk down on somebody's name, that's what keeps you in the position of hatred. Oh, I love myself though. Oh, I'm this and I'm that. But yet and still, why you ain't got a lot of people that's positive around you?
Right. Which brought me to my next quote. In order to belittle someone, you have to be little.
Wow.
Bing, bing, bam, bam.
Wow.
Dead right there.
You wrote that
Say,
down,
man,
Mike?
That's a writer downer. Let me write that down.
For real, that was a good one.
That's a writer downer. Yeah. In order to belittle someone, you have to be little. Yeah. It's done. Yeah, it's done.
When it comes to reprogramming, like you was talking about the interrupting, and it says you cannot change what runs automatically unless you disrupt it.
That's
So
right.
how do you do that? Pattern awareness, paying attention to what the patterns are that you're using, like you just said, or pausing your reaction. That's why I started counting to 10 before I open my mouth. When somebody does something because a lot of times that's all you got to do. Take a breath before you open your mouth. It'll save you a lot of stress later. Or breath control, taking a deep breath, questioning your beliefs, and just do a physical reset.
Yeah.
And then once you do that, once you interrupt the patterns, you got to install a new script.
Yeah.
So that's where the affirmations and it's like you're replacing those automatic beliefs with, for example, I'm weak. Instead, I can learn to be strong, or I'm trapped. I have options. Or
Mm.
you can be I'm the victim, or I can act like nothing can stop me.
Mm.
You always
Okay.
got the choices, so you can accept those automatic beliefs, or you change the script and you just reset it with something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the tech world, we'll call it recoding or encrypting.
Yes, yeah, that's
That
all it
part
is.
right there.
Reboot the system and then change everything that you want.
Do like they used to
Process
do when you was a
before
kid.
responding.
The TV acting up, unplug it,
Mhm.
count to 10,
Yeah.
plug it right
Right,
back in.
and plug it back in. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, when I was a kid, we'd be up there slapping the damn box, moving the little rabbit ear antennas, putting aluminum foil on it. Oh, but shit, now I definitely tell my age. That pre-programming, you do all kind of stuff to get the TV to work. But
Yeah.
eventually it did.
But a lot of us don't like we don't realize that our carbon brain, we gotta realize that, man. We can control it's like you buy a new computer, turn it on, and then you say, okay, what it's gonna do? It's not gonna do anything because you haven't programmed it. So we
Mhm.
wake up every day, we thank God, and then we set a program that's what we want to do for that day. Because each day you wake up, you get to set the whole new program. That's why be thankful
Mhm.
for waking up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Reboot every day. You have to reboot that mind. If you carry yesterday into today, you would never feel good about nothing.
But
Sure.
instead, most would rather try and stick a floppy disk inside a MacBook.
Mm, don't work. It
Not
just
at all.
won't
We
work.
don't even have a slot for it.
Don't
The new
even have a
iPhones, we don't even have a home button.
wow.
Wow.
Ooh, boy. I'm telling you, a lot of times, man, we got to realize that it ain't what you think it is. It's never going to be what you think it is. It's always
Okay.
something new. It's like you get a new iPhone every year. You get a new car every year. You get all this new, but yet and still, you putting the same brain inside of that new car.
Hmm.
Yeah, it ain't
Mm,
going to happen. It ain't going to
Hmm.
happen.
True.
Yeah, Kiki a techie.
mhm.
What she say?
Kiki said she was talking to Apollo, talking about that's her
Mhm.
world, the techie. She said that's her techie world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, reboot to be brand new. That's
Mhm.
got to happen every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I open my eyes. Thank you, God. Now I get to write down what I have to do today. Not what I want to, but the have to, the necessities first. That's what I write down
Mhm.
first.
All
And
right.
then if I have time or if I get and if I'm allowed to do extra X, Y, and Z, I can do that.
Right. Right.
You know. But yeah, man, these spirals, I'm telling you, they steady. I got a bunch of them. And I write and
Me
I
too.
write and I write. I got my book. I got about 10 pages in on my book. So I'm gonna get back to that in a minute too. I
Okay.
gotta put
Nice.
that out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going down, Mike. It's going down. You ain't
Hey, I'm
gonna be the only
talking
one
about.
writing books around here. You ain't gonna be the
Hey.
only one with a
Hey.
book around.
I can say I'm an author now. Published. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I
Mike,
welcome the company, bro. I
Mike, he gonna
welcome.
be the only author up in the group. No, Mike, we all gonna be some authors up in here. Gonna
That's
get
what I'm talking
Apollo
about.
to get a cookbook with them group recipes he got with the duck and
Yep.
and all of that stuff he cooked.
He even cooking pheasant. I saw him out there shooting them and cooking them.
Yeah,
He went out there with the shotgun and shooting them out the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a
Yep.
slow gauge because they told me I couldn't use the AR. Like, it's gonna rip the bird apart. Like,
Shit, for real.
okay,
With a 12 gauge gonna blow them up too. Shit, you know,
right.
dead for real.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
depends on
man.
what kind of shot you got in there, though.
And
If you
double
got
iron.
Birdshot, buckshot.
rock salt, yeah,
We got some rock salt. You be all right.
it won't tear the bird apart. It'll definitely mess them up, though.
I'm
Gonna
saying,
get
It's
him
still
out the air.
it'll be something you can eat.
I'm saying headshots all
You
day.
hear me? That's what I'm
Hmm.
talking about. Yeah,
Me too.
Kiki, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what the book is about too. It's about me growing. It's about me talking about when I did the wrong things, and then the patterns that I had to change, and the
Hmm.
situations that I had to change, and the obstacles that I went through. And it's just all a learning process throughout the whole book, because that's what life is. It's all about a growth learning process.
Right.
You know,
It's a
I
never
can't do
ending
the same
story.
thing I did if I was sitting around still carrying a gun, I'd be in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't call negativity onto my life,
Right.
you know? Because if you walk outside with that pistol on your waist and it ain't registered, that means you looking for trouble.
Yeah. And you'll find it.
You
Hard to
definitely gonna
find
find
you.
it. Definitely gonna find you,
Hmm.
you know? So yeah, man, we do that right there. And then, like I said, change input changes your mindset. When you change that input, listening to David Goggins, listening to Jim Rohn, like Jim Rohn said, man, work more on yourself than you do on your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the major key right there, man. That's when we first got into Tava. We first started doing self-development because that's what they programmed us to do. Man, y'all repeat these. They say the same thing over for repetition so you can program in your mind. It's like if they tell you COVID every day, that's programming your
Oh,
mind to
you
be
think?
afraid to be afraid. I gotta get a mask. Oh, I gotta get this. I need water. Oh, they finna shut the world down. Oh, we gotta get all the toilet paper. Man, come on, man. Yeah, man. Can't
That's
nobody
the
shut the
panic
world down.
stage,
If they
right?
shut this section down, we go to the next section. Everybody
Hmm.
don't
That's
have the
all.
same rules.
That's that critical thinking, though. They're so
No,
scared that they feel like life is going to end. They
that's
panic.
right there.
Like I said before, I say all the time, if you panic, you die.
Well, black
It's
people,
just
we
that
get
simple.
programmed. They program us faster than they program anybody.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
got
absolutely.
we
some
easy to
black people.
program.
You got some black people still thinking Jesus gonna come out the sky.
Hmm.
Some black people that still think the devil is walking around with horns and a pitchfork.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. The devil is y'all thoughts,
So,
man. Just to give y'all some free game. The devil y'all think y'all got, that's them negative thoughts that you got. It's
exactly.
like when Daffy Duck was on his shoulder, Daffy Duck on this shoulder, Daffy on that
Hmm.
shoulder, the good Daffy on this shoulder, the bad Daffy. That's your thoughts in your head.
Yeah, because I used to be like real quick, and I still tell people I could be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna sit down place the blame on a red bone. The fuck?
Right.
Like, no,
It don't work, man.
no.
Yeah, for real.
And
He walking,
repetition
he
is
walking
actually
like a regular human because he walking in you.
exactly.
Go ahead, Mike.
I was saying that repetition plus emotion is what rewires the brain. It rewires the thoughts, and that's it comes from repetition, emotion, visualization, and experience. So this is the way that you reprogram your mind. You need all of this, and identity changes when repeated enough.
Mm.
So they say if your parents tell you long if they tell you often enough that you stupid, you dumb, you ugly, after a
Right.
while you're going to believe it. And no
Yeah.
matter when somebody says, "Yo, you beautiful, you got this kind of hair, you that," all they're going to see is what they were told, that ugliness. So
Yeah, I had a comment when you said when identity changes, your identity is only gonna change and you made your statement, I was gonna say, or if you go on the dark web and just get another one, but that's a whole different conversation.
And that's true. Passport,
Hey, man,
driver's license,
you
birth
sure know
certificate.
about it. You sure know a lot about the dark web.
I went to school for computer science. That was my first love.
Hey,
Dark web. Yeah, man. So when we visualize without action, it just don't work because we have to visualize it clearly. We have to feel it emotionally. And we have to take aligned actions daily. This is how the rewiring process starts. When you get that clear visual, and then you walk inside of that clear visual every day, all day. It's all your thought process. I'm not going to get tracked off. Oh, I'm going to start thinking about social media. I'm going to start thinking about, oh, what could I be doing later on? I ain't thinking about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a whole house right now. The dude like, bro, you is doing all of this by yourself? I say, bro, that's what I do. He say, man, how you do it? I say, I stay focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put on my music. I put my music, and then I go to work. I don't even think about nothing but what I'm doing in front of me. What's in front of me? That's all I can do.
That's the only thing that matters at that point, because I mean, once you stop allowing distractions to get in your way, you can make anything possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I create things. I make food. I revamp menus, and it's like, as long as I'm in my zone and I don't have anything else bothering me or in my way, man, most of the time I freestyle it. So when they ask me, what all did you put in there, man, I don't even remember.
Some good stuff.
Literally.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta want the change, because if you keep entertaining that nonsense, the dark web will suck you in. The dark web. I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole. I just want to see one thing. All of a sudden, you be in there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yep. Wondering where the time went.
Wondering where the time went. How about that? Man, hold up. I got too much drink in my cup. What the?
Yep.
That's some H-Town stuff. Y'all excuse me. I was rapping. So, but man, yeah. So we got to start, instead of saying I want financial stability, you shift that to I am disciplined with money. When we write these type of things down, I forgot what I was going to write down what Napoleon Hill said in that aura you sent us a while ago. He was saying, how he was putting that money in situations, and it's like, but I feel that. Excuse me, I felt that because, like I said earlier, I got that confidence when I just didn't even have to tell nobody about my business no more.
Right.
And this
And
week,
it's a difference too, because you
I
see, it's like you're not even looking for outside validation, but it comes automatically just
yeah,
because you were focused and did what you needed to do, what you
yeah,
had, and what you wanted to do
right.
Yeah.
to get to where you want to be. And now,
And
word
it
of
happened
mouth is
just
better
good.
than business cards anyway.
Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
I stopped handing out business card and became the business card.
exactly. I
Exactly.
am the
That's it.
brand.
That's why y'all haven't
Hey,
seen me
your actions speak for themselves.
yeah, that's
Right,
why
That's
y'all
all.
haven't seen me posting a lot of food unless I'm eating somewhere. But
right.
posting a lot of my creations, man, fuck, I'm me. They already know me. I'm not yes, I am bragging, damn it. Y'all
Mhm.
already know me.
You better brag.
You can type in
Come from
Google
the
right now. You can type in Google literally right now and type in the bearded chef, and Kiki, if you're still on here, type in the
yeah.
bearded chef of the South. My picture's gonna pop up. My Facebook is gonna pop up.
The bearded chef is popping up. It's popping out. Gonna have a pop-up shop, god dog. Yeah, man. Repetition plus emotion equals permanent change.
Yeah.
Repetition plus your emotion behind the repetition. It means you gotta feel it. It means you gotta bring all of that emotion to that thing that you really want every single day. And
Yeah.
that's when you
Yeah.
start to see the change that you really want to see. And then with me, it's like a lot of people say, "Oh man, well, where the money at?" Or I don't see you buying a new this and a new that. I say, "Good shit, bro. That's not what it's about for me." But if you look at my stock portfolio, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, that boy ain't playing. That boy ain't playing."
Yeah.
Everything green lately. It just been green. I've been like, whoop,
Nice.
plus signs.
Hey,
Nothing but the plus signs in my portfolio, man. It's been going
that'll work.
down.
Hey, Keith, and I'm not saying it just because it's black, but it's probably mostly black people that say that ignorant shit, because I have people that, well, bitch, you want me to come over here in a fucking Bentley just to prove something to you? Like, my car is 2025 and it's paid for.
We got the word competition. We got that wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up on thinking competition is going against somebody. When the real competition, the real definition of competition is iron sharpening iron.
Yeah.
I have to play the better person, because if I'm playing a weaker person, I don't get better.
Right.
Yep.
How do I get better if I play, if I'm balling against my son? You know, I'm like, boy, I can dunk on you. And I'm like, bro, he got to learn the game first.
Yeah.
Yeah. But give him a little time.
Now, it'll be good for him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but then it wouldn't give me the strength, though, because I want to have somebody to be on a competitive level as me, just as competitive and even stronger in some suits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you got to play against the big top dogs. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go out here and say I'm a best carpenter when I'm not even up against nobody.
Right.
So what I do is I challenge myself every day. Okay, how much can I get done today? X, Y, and Z. I'm finna put all this stuff together today. I got all that done yesterday. So, but today I'm finna put all this together. You know what I'm saying? And then that way I can sharpen my skills on my own, because there ain't no competition.
Right. There's literally none. When the guy and I told him, like, dude, I said, I have 45 employees, you being one of them. Y'all get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah. That shit hurt.
Like,
that had to hurt.
You really want to have this
conversation you one
with me?
Wow.
And you
you
can be fired too. After you should have told you,
and
you can be replaced.
Right.
Damn.
So
man, I know for me, when it came to martial arts, said with me, with martial arts, I got beat up every single day.
Yeah.
Because all the people I trained with were better than me. But then I competed against them back in '88 at a tournament, qualifications for the Olympics. They were showcasing Taekwondo for the first time. Beat every one of them.
That's right.
I was the number one.
To me, it's almost compared to like judo. Like in judo, you don't fight back. You use the person's strength against them. They push, you move, you pull.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's same thing, just mental judo. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, I like that. Judo, that was Steven Seagal thing, right?
Aikido.
Aikido.
A little bit of the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little different. But both come from Japan, so shit.
Amber. That's my dog. That's my dog. Amber, what's going on? I was telling one of my partners about us when me, Amber, and Kiki and Tasha was in the club. And Ray was with us. Ray was with us too. I think Ray was with us. We was up in that thing, lit up in H-Town. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, so that's the thing, man. Mike just spin, kick him over. It's over. Kiki, I don't think Mike got that spin kick like he used to have it. Man, when he was a little bit.
But you know what? It ain't too many people that can challenge me now. I might not spin kick him, but I get him some other way.
That is. He said he
I
might
challenge you. I could cut my hair right now. Let's see who hair grow back first.
I'll give you that one. I give you that one.
Oh, don't give up.
Don't give up now, huh?
Don't give up.
You were tough.
I tell you what. We see who hair grow back faster, but who got more gray.
You, because this one will be black tomorrow.
See, I won that round.
Yeah, you won.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that. I don't get
Hey,
gray.
look.
Mm.
I have not because I choose not.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's it. That's it.
See,
I have not because I choose not.
he gonna go get some gray dye for his beard.
For real.
Oh man.
This
Hey,
gonna
I
be all
don't
black.
need it.
This is gonna be all
Yeah.
black tomorrow. Then we coming up on spring break. Shit. Okay. Let's
Hey,
go.
I ain't no old man this week, y'all. I'm not an
Uh-oh.
old man.
My girl hated when I shave my beard off because that's when the baby face pop out. She hate
Uh-oh.
when I shave and she hate when I get it all black.
Uh-oh.
Students thinking I'm students like, boy, I have a daughter your age.
Hmm.
My daughter's 24.
Y'all better cut it out.
Uncertain.
Me and R. Kelly about to do Erica together.
You hear me, man? That boy right there. But yeah, man, we gonna definitely, yeah. Say, Kiki said you just ain't embraced it yet. Yeah, you got that hat on.
Oh, I still have it.
It's leaving
Yeah.
a little
Like
bit.
T.I. When T.I. cut
Kiki
them
say
dreads,
leaving a little bit. You got a little bit leaving at a little bit at a time.
hey, that's it.
Talk about
I want to
you
get
gonna
rid of it.
going to get rid of it. He just
Yeah.
holding on.
Say, why be playing with it?
Using that spray.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, can't spray. I worked around too much fire for the spray.
They be like Michael Jackson running around in LSU.
LSU not
Like,
paying
what
like
the
Pepsi.
What is 225 day, Amber? What is 225 day?
February 25th.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought it was some weed or something involved. I mean,
That new.
Oh, that's 420.
you know, everybody come up with new stuff, so I just
Yeah, they do. Hey,
yeah.
I saw a girl. She had 333 tattooed on her chest. I was so tempted to ask her, "What the hell is the 333?" But I'm like, nah, I'm gonna leave her
Angel
alone.
numbers. Those are angel numbers.
Right,
Yeah.
3 of the same numbers.
Right. Them
You know,
angel
I didn't even think about that when I saw it, and I already know it. Wow. Look, she getting in the car. She like, Michael? Yeah, and all I see is 333. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah. You
Makes
must have
sense
a
now.
420 moment. You had a 420 moment.
And what you smoking?
He
No
don't even
gummies
smoke.
on that.
Hey, he don't even smoke and had a 420 moment.
For real.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all got 305. We got 225. Oh, that's the area code, bro.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's our area
225.
code.
Yeah, that's Kiki. Kiki
225.
always miss 225. I sure forgot about that. Baton Rouge, stand up.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
gotcha. Now I
So
learned
Alejandro,
something.
you didn't know it was 225 day?
Man, I am 225. Stop playing.
Come on. Get it in.
Every day is my day.
Get it in then. Y'all heard that now. But man, we reprogramming our minds around here. We done did it, we done it, and it's done. But now, reprogram, it's like somebody telling you they healed. If somebody tell you they healed, you might as well walk away from them because they slow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, you please don't
That's an
tell me.
ongoing process.
Yeah,
They
that part.
heels hurt to walk in, so stop playing with them.
You hear me? Yeah, healing is a destination. It's not a destination, it's a journey.
It's a
Healing,
journey.
you're gonna forever be healing because you got past traumas from 200 and 300 years before you was even born. So to reprogram your mind from that alone,
And the crazy thing is it's embedded in our DNA. Literally.
Yeah.
Embedded in our DNA. So
So
it
that's
ain't
what,
like you're going to just walk away from it.
not that easily.
Mm-mm.
Not that easily. We still gotta remember. We still remembering childhood trauma. Man, my
Mm-hmm.
mama didn't care for me. Oh, my daddy was never there. Yeah, your daddy was there in the way that he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what make us stronger. We always want to change up the program now with discipline our children. It's like some of this discipline stuff has to remain the same in order for them to be strong. I can't give them the gift. I gotta pull the gifts up out of them. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're never late. Let me tell you that, Amber. You're never late. You know. It's gonna be a 3-year walk next year. So
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be still walking because you're gonna forever be healing. You're gonna forever be changing. You're gonna forever. It's like the same. We ain't got the same phone we had back in '72. So you're gonna be
Yeah, sure
changing
enough.
as the time goes along. You have to always remember it's change every year. Change is supposed to be every day. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never be done with that walk. You know,
You change,
as long as you did
change is
start.
the only
The main key is
change.
you started the walk. That's the
Yeah.
main thing. Because a lot of people haven't even started the walk yet.
Mm-hmm.
How you love that?
Hmm.
You know, change is the only thing that's constant in this world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only thing that's constant.
But yeah,
Everything else
y'all,
falls off.
it's been another great show. I'm finna go to sleep because I'm tired. I've been up since 4 today. Y'all know. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some shut eye. But Mike, what you got on the what you got on your verbs and your nouns?
All right. I'm gonna go with if you don't rewrite the script in your mind, you'll keep acting in a life you never chose.
Damn. Mm. Say it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I like that.
that was all right, but
What you got?
I just want to say your personality creates your personal reality.
That right there. That right there.
Ooh,
Joe Dispenza.
it's true.
Joe
Yes, sir.
Dispenza.
True.
Your
Yep.
personality creates your personal reality.
Personal reality. Yes.
I would just say that.
Yeah.
But that's the biggest thing right there. People don't realize, man. That's
Yeah.
why you have to make sure that your personality, your character of you, the integrity of you, all of that has to be into a space of nothing but growth, man. You
Yeah.
know, ooh wee.
On top of that, that was just the cake, but the icing is you can't start a new chapter in your life if you keep rereading the last one.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
now you want to start a quote battle.
yeah.
Man.
Hey, I give you one more then.
Well,
You are
give
not
me.
your conditioning. You are what you repeatedly choose.
You are not your conditioning. You are what you repeatedly choose.
Yep.
So man, y'all just around here writing down 2 and 3 quotes every day. What we doing?
Hey, I always gotta think because I know Apollo gonna come with something strong, so
Yeah, yeah,
I had to
yeah.
start going deeper.
Mike said,
Yeah,
I got a
I,
backup just in case,
I feel you
just in
because I
case
just
he
want
Yeah.
to say
comes
just
strong. I
because it's
got a backup.
Wednesday and it's 225 day, stop
Mhm.
reprogramming your mind, start reprogramming your actions.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I'm a,
Ooh.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
That's
about
okay.
to
good.
say, I'm
Look here, then
just
quit
sitting here.
again.
I'm gonna let y'all cook. Let them cook.
Yo, that was the go out right there. That was it.
Already, boy.
Reprogram your actions.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
want you
man, we
3 fortune
appreciate you.
cookies.
There it is. That part.
Just three.
Yeah.
Man, y'all come back next week, man. We got some good stuff next week too. So y'all tune back in. Hey, and don't forget
Sweet.
to tell a friend. To tell a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Peace. We
Sir.
appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Peace. Good show, fellas.
Good show.
Peace.